Hi everybody, this is a light language transmission in the Ascension deck series. This is card number 13. It's called Dream Lover. It's about soul connections, specifically about the twin flame connection, and how you connect in your sleep. It's also about the individual light work that you do in your sleep, the journeys you go on, the experiences you're taking on, the 5D connections, the 5D experiences, the higher dimensional realities that you access, the portals you go through, and the connections you make. And this painting comes from that stage between sleeping and waking. So as you're coming back through the dimensions into 3D reality, into physical reality, and those feelings are still with you even if you can't consciously access them. Your body might be tingling. You might be able to feel where you've connected with another being and what you did. You might be able to feel that in your body. You might have even picked up from your twin or your counterpart anything going on in their body, in their physical body. You may be feeling that in your body. For example, if they've been drinking, you may feel drunk. You may find yourself detoxing their toxicity through your energy field because you've connected into a level of oneness. And the quantum physics between you means that you're processing that as a unit. And each time you move into these higher dimensions where you're one with your counterpart, or where you're doing your light work, working from your higher aspects, which is a whole different level of physics, you bring with you the light codes, and they bleed through into this reality. So you often come through tingling or elated, or often having a kundalini experience, feeling energy moving through you all day long, and you can feel how it affects everything around you and how this reality seems super real. Colours seem brighter. You have a stronger connection with nature and flowers. You're aware of the consciousness in all things. There are so many ways that bleed through is expressed, and people respond to you differently. You feel like you're glowing. Sometimes I've had children and babies and pets have a really big response because they're more in their spirit, less in their mental thinking and their routines. I've had babies in the supermarket point at me and say, "Mummy, look," and Mum's really embarrassed and doesn't know what to say. "Oh yes, she's got lovely long hair, hasn't she?" But I know what the child was seeing because I had just woken up from one of these experiences of my true self as it was still very present, sometimes for days. So I painted this after one of those experiences, and I woke up still in the in-between. I see that in-between as like a watery world. So I was laying under my covers. The covers felt fluid. They felt like the water. The whole reality felt fluid. It felt malleable. And I was aware of my true self as I was coming back into conscious awareness of the physical reality. So the love hearts in the sky represent the unity of your divine counterpart. The two birds in the sky flying together also represent that unity. So as she's waking up into physical reality, representing by the sand, she's coming back from the other realms, where she knows her mission, she knows what she's bringing, and coming back into separation out of unity, into a separate body, a separate physical body, even though she knows she's unified and that the world is made of energy and that it's malleable, and that it responds to her intentions and her energy. Akatokoko. So the light language wants to come through. So if you can just get yourself into a resting space, quiet space where you can let yourself drop into receptivity, allow your eyes to wander over the image wherever they feel drawn, receive the light codes from the image, and allow your ears and your being to receive the light codes through my voice. Akatoko choko sotoko pataka taka choko koso titi katak patak katoko pokotoko choko kataka taka kakaka satapoko koso topotiti katoko kosi pokoto asasa kataka katoko choko taka chipoko koso pataka choko taka choko bosu bobo toko poko aketiti titi kataka taka satoko toko choko sopotoko poko asasi si kataka toko poko toko choko sakataka katoko potiti koko putika poko. So being reminded that her hair is the same color of the sand, and that's no accident because it's reflecting how she is actually in unity with 3D reality also. Though there are definitions between her and other physical structures, she still blends with them. She's still affecting them, they're affecting her. She's still one with those things, with everything around her. And as you are transitioning back from the 5D into the 3D, from sleep into awake, you are aware of how you are one with everything. You're more aware of signs and synchronicities and how instantaneously they are delivered in exactly perfect divine timing, and you're more in the present moment, so you're more able to notice them than when you're in your routine. Feeling a release of the solar plexus and the jaw, which is a place where you holding. It's releasing the holding, moving into that fluidity and oneness with all that is. There's no need to hold because the universe is benevolent and it's all divinely timed. There's no need to hold anything. Holding is holding yourself separate. And holding yourself separate is not trusting the unity, that all is as it's meant to be, and that you're being delivered where you're meant to be going, to have the experiences you've chosen to have. It's really a lot of work done on the holding and the controlling through the solar plexus and the diaphragm. And I'm feeling as these light codes are coming in, they're creating a wave in the ocean coming from her, as she's releasing this holding. And then that's activating her throat, and of course the throat chakra is also blue, so her truth, her expression of her truth, of what she knows, of what she feels, of what she intuits, of what she brings through from the other dimensions. Nakatopo tititikapa akititikapa tokoko takakaka tokoko. And as she brings that through from the other dimensions, it moves her hands. I can see her hands moving in divine flow, creating in divine flow, creating whatever she creates in her day-to-day life, creating with love, whether it's patting a cat or writing a letter or typing numbers into a phone or creating artworks, whatever she's doing. Her hands are representing the physical doing. Is being done with love, with higher consciousness and integrity and love. I'm getting overwhelmingly love, because our true nature is love. Our higher nature is love, divine love. She brings divine love into this reality. She is the portal of divine love. Akatitititi. Akatokokokoko. Akatitititi. And what she does with her hand is a true expression of her throat, which is her truth, her knowing. Seeing some light codes go down her spine. Seeing the unity, the two birds there in the sky. What's written in her heart becomes real in physical reality. As she aligns to what bleeds through from the higher dimensions, through her slumber, through her divine flow, through her trusting heart, through her loving intentions. Kataka kataka chokoko sotokpita kapatakapo asbaditi katopoko kotopochoboko asisi. That was some shifting of the frontal lobe of the brain, the ears, the clairaudient senses, the telepathy, the empathy. Bringing those ways of communicating from the higher dimensions into physical dimensions. I'm seeing footprints in the sand, representing that she is making an imprint with her love wherever she goes. It's visible. It's visible in physical reality, in the changes that she makes through her light work. And I'm feeling incredible gratitude being expressed from the star beings, the guides and the angels for the hard work that she's doing in this physical dense reality. They understand how difficult separation is, and you're being congratulated. Atakapo ato. So on that note, I hope you can receive those energies well and really let the codes go into your body, tell your body it's safe. Drink a lot of water, rest, anything that comes up physically, emotionally, allow it to come up and come out. Observe it with love, let it move through. Blessings, everybody.